Hi, everyone, and good morning and good day. Hey, wherever you are in the world, the Holy Father's Son says hello to you. And, I've got goddamn things working out there right here at Beacon Rock. I'm right here at the boat ramp. I just seen a nice ship. Nice luxury. I would say if you could consider it a yacht, a little ship, a little vessel, it was nothing like the rest of the boats that was here. And I like the old couple that was boating in it. I seen him this morning up at the bathrooms, and we talked a little bit, and I talked about fishing and stuff, and I said, you don't have to go too far to catch a fish. Like that, the guy just smiled, and I said, but I buy my fish at Safeway, so I just come down here with my fishing pole and enjoy myself, pull out my chair, take my fishing pole, throw out lure, and just goddamn look at the rock, the last place I was with this young man, Matthew Thomas Wright. And I got to tell you about the incredible things, just recently on a holiday that passed, a boy at Steamboat Landing walked up, and we talked, and his name was Matthew Thomas. I documented it. And there's things that happen all the time. Like, God will do things like he'll put money in my pocket, like that. Or I'll find something in my pocket that is like, how did it even get here? And it's very interesting what he does. And it kind of shows me, hey, I'm with you all the time, is what he's telling me. Now, this morning, I came down here, I took a shower about like 7 o'clock. Oh man, this woman rattles the fucking door, telling me, I got 5 minutes. I told her I just got in here and I'll tell you about it. I told her I know the fucking park rangers around here, and you'll stop goddamn rattling that door right now. I told her through the thing. I said, when I come out, you're in goddamn trouble. When I come out, I took a shower for 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes. I don't give a fuck. That made me pissed off anyway. I was just taking a quick shower. I was thinking about heading up to Steamboat Landing, getting my car, and going doing some things too. And I'll tell you what, these things are going to come up. But anyway, that ship left, and that boat was so fucking nice. I'm telling you, its deck is just like a big front room on it. Oh my God. And that thing's got a galley that goes down and everything down below it too. That is such a nice ship. And that guy just pulled it out, and that guy was old too, and he could run that fucking boat just excellent. And him and his wife, they were happy. I came down there and I waved them off. They already seen DB Cooper, something like that. They probably went in and flipped it up on their internet, and I know they have it on their ship. If I can have it in my little motorhome, they can have it in that awesome ship that they cruised right out of here with, and it just elegant. And that boat had so much nice technology on it. And anyway, and I always look, and I'm so happy with people that have things, because these people are blessed with things. Because why? They've earned it. And by the way, when you earn something, you can be proud that you own it, because it's the pride of ownership. A lot of people, they want to steal what you got. I've had people say, I want what you got. Why? Because they look at me like, God, he's homeless and he can live like this. Well, I'm not quite homeless, and I can live like this, and I will live like this, and the Holy Father requires me to be able to do whatever the fuck he wants me to goddamn do. And now I tell you that in all of this, the woman with the bathroom, and I said, I come out of that door, and that woman's over across the way doing deep knee bend squats, looking at me like she wants to kick my fucking ass. And I come out. I was only wearing my shirt and my thing. It has a DB Cooper shirt, my brother's face on it. I come out and I looked at her. She's doing those squats, and I just looked at her, and I thought, this woman looks like she's going to run across the parking lot and nail me, you know. And I told her, she starts coming this way, and I said, I just want you to know there's 2 bathrooms right here, this one and that one. And tell you the truth, I was on the left-hand side, and that woman was fucking pissed because a man was in her fucking bathroom. I realized that one, but I still fucking told her off. She wouldn't go over to the fucking right-hand side, and she fucking was defiant, and I fucking loved it. I thought that was a good challenge. Good job, women. Stand up for your fucking side of the fucking restroom as far as I'm goddamn concerned. Because she goddamn knew. You are offensive. You're in the woman's bath. Oh, I can see how people are playing people into stupidness. Even a Russian woman knows that the woman's bathroom's on the left-hand side and the men's bathroom's on the right-hand side. Oh, I told her, I went over there, and I said, I know everybody here in the park. And here pretty soon, a state park worker, she went in the bathroom, she's taking her fucking shower. There comes that state park worker. He's there, and he's doing maintenance on the shower. Just worked out perfect on the timing and stuff. I'm sitting here in my motorhome, and I'm parked right there where I can see the bathroom right there. I want to park where I can stick my head out and see if somebody's in my motorhome or something. You know, there's not very many people out here. Hell, I'm going to take the side that I can watch my fucking motorhome on. And by the way, I cleaned the fucking hair trap in that thing because there's people in there bathing dogs in there, these homeless people. So I cleaned that up at the same goddamn time. It's like a 2-hit thing, you know. You just do this and do that at the same time, and you eliminate problems. And I poisoned around the bathroom up there up on the hill and stuff, took care of it because I seen a scorpion up there, and I told the guy down here what I'd done. I'm going to do these ones next because the officer I seen up there, and I talked to him, he said that they have them down here too, so I'm going to go and slip in and do them, but I'm going to do it when there's no one around, and also I'll let them know that I've goddamn done it when I've done it, just like I did up there. And now, you know, I've been sitting here thinking about this whole goddamn thing about this Peak credit union, and I'm going to probably end up going down and seeing my banker and talk to him about my concerns with this Peak credit union. I'll tell you what, it hit the fucking peak with me right there. I clipped it right on my fucking clipboard. That company right there, Peak, hey, the Zodiac disappeared in the park. And I've been saying all along, TwinStar's been in cahoots with undermining America. And that's exactly what I feel from day goddamn one with all the credit unions and stuff. And I was against this company incorporating with another company, and this here company is Peak, and the Zodiac disappeared in the fucking park. And I believe that Norjack's an FBI case file, and by the way, my dad did it, so I have all the concern in the world what to do about this infraction. This goes to the right there, my grandma's properties, where the X is on the photograph there. This here concerns me. That's my grandfather's face right down that you see. That's Leroy Thomas Wright. I've got a picture of him on a shirt. Matthew Thomas Wright brought this all to my attention. I have full right to talk to my banker, Darian, and even the Radiant one down at the U.S. Bank of my concerns on this. And I should actually tell them you should go and see me over on John T. Wright at YouTube. I've told the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I have the luxury of the truth, and my family does not want to even face me, nor does any of these law enforcement officers in this community that I've talked about. You know, here, nobody's supposed to be up above the law. Well, this group of criminals that's in the law enforcement community does think they're up above the law. And by the way, they believe they're up and above the law because they can sit there and lie to your goddamn face as if it's the gospel, even when you know the truth. And then they'll try to bring other officers into it and possibly even gang up and try to belittle you. And I'll still stand there and tell you the fucking truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because the Holy Father's Son's not going to goddamn back down to a fucking lie. You goddamn got it? And this is fucking a criminal goddamn act as far as I'm concerned, deceiving America and bringing us into a world fucking war. Donald Trump and all of these goons are going down, but you know, at least I have the luxury of telling the truth and putting the shit on everyone's face. Hey, what can I do about it except tell the goddamn truth? And by the way, I'm the Holy Father's Son. And those people that was down here yesterday that posted on the thing, I showed them the scar under my arm. And I've showed people the scar under my arm. And by the way, they fucking believe, and they go away from me fucking totally fucking happy. I have almost a 100% success rate, especially if I'm not down in the cesspool dealing with the swamp. And I say, we drain the fucking swamp because the Holy Father, and I say, we're going to wash this fucking place out. The Holy Father says he's going to destroy the world all around me. And by the way, I don't want something to really happen bad with parts of Oregon. But if the fucking slides off, if this shit slides off into the coastline, goddamn, you're talking major problems. I'm not sure how things are, but I know the Holy Father's in goddamn control because I turned it over to him myself. And I explained to these people when I showed them this document. I showed them the document. I showed them the Bible. I showed them everything. And you know, I have the luxury of telling the fucking truth. And if I say so, it'll happen. You know, I don't want it to be destroyed around me. But you know what I have been saying? Washington's the new California. Oh, and by the way, and I'm so excited about this one, the $200 million that God wants me for me to settle with them is the same price as the White House's new fucking ballroom. And God says, John, go have a fucking ball with this one. And that's just a little bit of frosting on the cake as far as I'm goddamn concerned, just like the scar under my arm and the scars on my feet. And I got the luxury of saying, fuck you. And the people I love, when you die, you are going to fucking hell, but you're going in the top layer of hell, where you're going to have the best fucking entertainment, and you're going to meet the nicest goddamn people. Because why? Because I loved them and I loved you when I sent you to fucking hell to pay for your sins. How's that sound? Adam paid for women's sins. Women, you're all out of the equation. You can go fuck anybody you goddamn want. You can leave your husbands. You can do whatever. They don't have no power over you. And you're what keeps the family together. We goddamn know it. You're the backbone of the house. You're the dishwasher. You're the one that closes. You're the one that fucking irons. You're the one that fucking does the carpets. You're the one that's the nigger of the house. They enslaved the woman when the woman was supposed to be up and above the man. Get the goddamn shit straight. Men, you're to serve women, children, women and children, boys and girls. And men, you're supposed to fucking be some kind of goddamn example because you're supposed to be right. Now get in the right hand goddamn door of the bathroom like you belong, so all of us can watch you fucking walk in there like your goddamn spectacles. Either you're a fucking failure or you're a fucking Prince Charming in the fucking making, man. You goddamn got it? And don't you ever belittle a woman, no matter how you view her. You don't know what she's been through. Goddamn. Just because a woman has a pussy, a man fucking puts a mark on her like that's what I gotta fuck. And you can all get fucked. And by the way, hey, women knows what they fucking like, and women knows what they don't fucking like too. And a lot of women, they don't fucking like me. And by the way, there's a lot of women that I don't fucking like them. But that don't make no difference. Adam still died for your fucking sins. I don't want to hear your goddamn bullshit and riffraff. And by the way, ladies, you've been conned into believing in Jesus by these no good for nothing fucking men. Goddamn got it. And they'll deceive the whole fucking world to get what they fucking want. And by the way, as far as I know, all these women and children will get into heaven before these men will. Before the Pharisees will. Before dishonorable cops ever will. So all of you people that thought you were so goddamn great and celebrities and stuff like that, your celebrityship came with fucking regret at the end of the goddamn day, because you're gonna pay more for all that goddamn fun you had on someone else's time in their life. You wasted their fucking lives. And you enriched yourselves at the same goddamn time. And by the way, if you're guilty, you goddamn know it. And God knows your conscience, and so does Satan and Eve. This is just a fail-safe lie detector fucking test. It's checkers and chess, and you're in checkmate. And the Holy Father says that through me. And I say that to you because I've got the privilege to say so. I got better insurance than car insurance. It's called Yahshua inside the cup, Yahshua outside the cup. You wouldn't want your face on a wanted poster by the Holy Father now, would you? Nor the Holy Son, nor the Holy Spirit, nor Satan, nor Eve. And if you do better, if you knew better, you'd do better. If you do better, you'd know better. And I wish you all a great day. Live from Beacon Rock today, John T. writes out of your end. I'm glad there wasn't a tsunami. I'll tell you what. But I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a fucking major goddamn thing happen between now and then, because the Holy Father's in control. 200 million ballroom. You know, the Holy Father says, I could just go out and have a goddamn ball with it. And by the way, I'm so diabolical, I want to turn TwinStar Credit Union in for all their goddamn antics, and now they're hiding in the park. Peak Tobacco, the top of the Peak Tobacco. Peak, I already talked to Dorty about this. Tobacco, hey, I'm Space Mountain, you're fucking not. And anything underneath me is because of the Holy Father's above me. I'm here and you're there. I'm the rock in the hard place. And Peak, you know, I don't like what I see right there in that. Looks like pee to me. And I wouldn't give a bucket of piss for your fucking future. And doesn't that fit now? And have a great day. My name's John T. Wright. I mean the best for everyone. And by the way, God says, like he told Cain, if you do what's right, it will be accepted. He's willing to take you in, even though they're willing to throw you out.